Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. When the path is known, the journey is effortless. When the destination is clear, then struggle is minimum. So, two things. What is the destination that we want to reach? Is it a destination that is covered in time? Is it a destination that is covered in space? And where we are going to reach and what we are going to get, all these points should be very clear. So when we talk about the spiritual life or meditation, we should be very clear about this. So what is the clarity? Number one, because of meditation you are not going to get anything. Be very clear. If we have that notion, by doing meditation, I will get good sleep. By doing meditation, I will have no problems in my life. This is a wrong notion. See, it is something like what? If I got a driving license, there will be less traffic on the road. No, traffic will be there. If I am a doctor, I should not get the diseases. No, you will get the diseases. Many years before, it happened here. One of my friends told me, Swamiji, we have to go to attend somebody's funeral, you come with. I said, what should I come for? I am okay, no, you have to come. So we are furnitures, people take us anywhere. I went. On the way, he asked me this question, Swamiji, this friend of mine, doctor, he's hardly 42 years. And how come he got a heart attack? And he is a heart specialist. Now what logic it is? See? In the same manner, he is going to the temple, but his children don't listen to him. See? He is a vegetarian, yet he is having all the problems. These kind of stupid questions come only because we have the wrong understanding or notion that if I do meditation, I will not have health problem. If I do meditation, people will respect me. If I do meditation, I will be successful in my business. We are going the wrong way. Therefore, what is meditation? Meditation is a journey from the virtual reality to the actual reality. Now, what is a virtual reality? Virtual reality is the son, the husband, the father. Virtual reality. Actual reality is the man. See? Now, between these two, who is miserable? Whether it is the man who is miserable or the husband is miserable. Man never does the sadhana. It is the husband who does the sadhana. See? Man never talks to the wife. It is the husband talks to the wife. See, friends, once we are clear about this, that which appears as a result of some conditioning, that appearance is virtual reality, not actual. Therefore, meditation is a journey from the virtual I to the actual I. Step number one. Now, when the journey starts, who starts the journey? Whether the actual I starts the journey or the virtual I starts the journey. See? Whether the person goes to the doctor, psychiatrist, and for counseling. Now who goes? Is it the man who goes or the husband goes? Who is addressed by the doctor? It is the husband is addressed by the doctor. Therefore, the journey is from the virtual to the actual, and the journey is starting from the virtual reality. Now, what will be his approach? His approach will be, I am right, but the other person is wrong. Until such time, we consider others are the cause of our miseries. All our efforts will be try to improve the others, which will never happen. See? Therefore, all spiritual practice is this. How am I born as a husband? Was I a husband by birth? Now, why I give this example? It is easier to understand. If I use the technical term, then you will get lost. See? So, am I born as a man or am I born as a husband? Of course, I am born as a man. So, essentially, I am man, and by mistake, I became husband. So, for the mistake, you have to pay. There is no option. Pay. So, what should be the payment? You should continue to be happy, not because of wife, but in spite of the wife. That is meditation. See? Therefore, first destination in meditation is freedom from body identification. When I am identified with the body, then I become husband, brother, father, mother, sister, wife, etc. And when I am not identified with the body, all the relational problems disappear. This is exactly why we want to go to sleep. Sleep is a technique by which the man is liberated from the husband. The woman is liberated from the wife. See? The woman is liberated from their daughter-in-law, mother-in-law. They all disappear. Because they are born after body identification. First step. It is for this purpose our scriptures tell that we have to first of all lead our life in such a manner that we are not a problem for others in the society, nor we take the society as a problem for us. That is what we have seen the first day, the Yama Sadhana. Then, second thing, we are a problem for ourselves. If society is a problem for me, I can go to Himalayas. But if I am a problem for myself, where will I go? So, how to get rid of the problem of the self is the Niyam Sadhana, Shaucha Santosha Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranidhanani Niyamaha. This we have seen, I am not explaining further. Thereafter comes the asana. Asana is sthira sukham. Two things. One has to be steady in life. Spiritual practice is not a hysteric attack. This is what happens most of the times. We go and attend to some satsanga or attend some retreat, and then, okay, from tomorrow I shall start early morning, and tomorrow comes, early morning happens, but we don't get up. See? Then our mind comes to our help. See, now I am almost getting into 80s. Till this date I never got up. What difference it made? Now these Babajis, they come, they have nothing to do, they can't sleep, therefore they wake up early. I am not going to wake up now. And again we sleep. Be attentive. Then we wake up as usual, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And then we start feeling ashamed of ourselves. Today also I could not wake up, I don't know. And this is repeated 2-3 times. Thereafter we come to a conclusion. This is not my bite. Is it that Bhagavan is available only in the morning, afternoon is on leave or what? I can do meditation anytime, not in the morning. In short, what happens? We lose self-confidence. Meditation is when you are able to maintain your self-confidence. I can do, I will do, I must do, I shall do. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, only complaints, Swamiji, what you tell, is okay, we hear, we understand, but then cry. Upanishad very clearly says, Nayamatma balahine na labhyaha. You can add something more. Nayamatma darapoke na labhyaha. Therefore, yama niyama asana sthira. We should be firm in our resolutions. That starts from the body. We should be clear about it. And then, sukham. Don't torture your in these asanas. See? You see in most of the yoga institutions, there is some yearly function. And in the yearly function, what they do? The yoga students will come on the stage and demonstrate different kinds of yoga postures. See, is devotion a performance on the stage? See, music is a performance. Then that useless thing, arangatram. I feel always pity and surprise. What makes this girl do this arangatram? They spend so much of time, energy, money, only to kick that poor floor. And simple things are done in a complicated way. Namaste. No. Arangatram. Get lost only in these things. See, friends. Therefore, first is yama, niyama, asana. Steady in resolutions, firm in our commitment, and this is done happily and cheerfully. So whatever we do, cheerfully and happily, that is never a burden. Whenever, suppose all of you have come here, now those of you who have come here because you are tied down with a lead and brought it, come, okay, they are suffering. And those who have come on their own, they are enjoying. Spiritual practice is not a punishment. Meditation karo. No. See, it must come from within. Sthira sukham asanam. And in this manner, we begin the understanding of meditation with this. But only simply sitting in one posture for a long period of time without any movement is not meditation. See, only sitting in one posture for a long period of time, stones do it, buffaloes do it. That doesn't make them yogi. Then next comes asana, then comes pranayam. Pranayam is control over our day-to-day activities. Do not get involved in this world beyond requirement. Do not get involved in anybody's life. We have destroyed our life, let the other destroy their life. See? Husband gets involved too much with the wife, wife gets involved too much with the husband, parents get involved too much with the children, children get involved. No, don't worry, you live your life, that's it. See? Then you will never remain excited and frustrated in your life. You are at peace. See? These are the 4 stages at the external level to be practiced 24/7. Then we are practicing external meditation. This is called technically as Bahiranga Sadhana. External meditation. Then comes the pratyahara. Now pratyahara is, now we are entering in the depths of our being. See, this entry in the depth of our being is like, for example, I'll give you. If you want to do scuba diving and want to see what is on the floor of the ocean, the corals, etc., and you are floating up there, so the waves will start buffeting you to such an extent that you get fed up of it. At least I got fed up of it. Then what is to be done? Remove all the gadgets and dive deep, go not 100 meter, go only 10 feet. The moment you go deeper, there are no waves. Waves are only on the surface. Now these are the experiments if you conduct in your life day to day. Everything is meditation. Now see, this bottle is not completely filled. There is emptiness. So when I move this bottle, because there is emptiness, there is a movement. If this bottle is filled up to the rim and tight, and then I try to move, water will not move. In the same manner, if there is a sense of emptiness, then your mind will start agitating. I want this, I want that. It should be like that, I should be like that. Why don't you discover you are complete, infinite? We want nothing in this world. See? So, when we go deep in the ocean, in the depth of the ocean, there are no waves. In the same manner, in the depth of our knowledge, there are no disturbances, there are no thoughts. You don't have to struggle. Chitta vritti nirodha. See, these are all the things which we have to recognize. So, what is pratyahara? Pratyahara is withdrawal from the worldly objective pursuit. We perceive the world through sense organs and organs of action. And how it all happens. Technically, I'll tell you, they'll explain. Pashyati, Ichchati, then Karoti. First of all, we see something. Or Janati, we know about something. After we know about something, then Ichchati, then we have desire. I want it or I don't want it. See? Then after the desire comes, Karoti, you are compelled to act. If you do not know, you will never desire. See friends, this we have to understand, nobody can do it for us. Therefore, let us not get involved too much in this world. So, slowly control over the sense organs, organs of action, you are at peace with yourself. And when you are at peace with yourself, you are Mr. Nobody. Therefore, the second step in meditation is, let us practice remaining as nobody. See? We become so many buddies. And not only that, but we ask about others. Tell something about you. No need. Therefore, now we have come on the seat. Asana is there. Pratyahara, we have withdrawn from everything. Now we have entered our own depth of personality. You can imagine this picture. The world around and sense organs and the mind. So, the mind is the depth of the ocean. Sense organs, organs of action are, we are coming to the surface, and worldly objects are the total emptiness. So, there is complete agitation going on and on. So now we are slowly going deeper in the ocean. Slowly, slowly, waves are dropped. We are going slowly inside. We have come to, after Pratyahar, now we are no more outside. Meaning, the mind is not disturbed by external stimuli. Such a undisturbed mind will understand. Disturbed mind will misunderstand. What it has to understand, Bhagavad Gita, nasti buddhi ayuktasya. Buddhi, understanding. Ayuktasya buddhi nasti. He who is thus not self-controlled, he can never understand. He will always misunderstand. See? It happens many times. The other day, in Mumbai probably, yes, one man came and he was telling me about his problems. So many what should be done. So I was telling him what is to be done. So you are only telling me, you are not telling about her. I said, tell me who has come to me. You have come to me or she has come? She has come. Then to whom I can address? Can I address her in front of you? I have to address you only. And should I address in such a manner that you will break or you should get united? If you have come with him, you have to break it. Who cares? This is what we have to understand. Spiritual practice is working on ourselves, not on the society, not on the people. See? So when we are thus come back to our mind inside, now here there are three problems that we all go through. The three problems are time, space and object. Mind is running from object to object. Mind is running from space to space. Mind is running from time to time. So what should be the meditation? Let us help ourselves to fix the mind in one place, on one object, for a longer period of time. Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. And this is very easily done. Wherever, whatever way you are sitting, just do this bhavana. This is called as bhavana. Do this bhavana. You are in your spiritual heart. You have come to the center. Then, in that center, keep only one object. Your beloved Lord, Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So the mind is now tied down to one place, to one object. Now hold this mind in the same place, on the same object for a longer period of time. When we practice this, we are diving deep in our own mind, and the depth of the mind is consciousness. Consciousness is beyond the limitation of time, space, and object. There is no tension anywhere on the body. The breathing is slow and shallow. These three things, time, space, and object, when we are able to amalgamate them, mix them into one homogeneous, we get out of the body. Now we are no more inside the body. Outside the body means no shape, no form. No gender, no age. So there is no criteria which can define this experience. Being other than the body. Simply quietness is not meditation. After the mind is fully available, Sayyama, then that mind is employed for inquiry. Inquiry is all that is happening in this life are the repercussions of all what we have done in our last life. And whatever we are doing now, we will go through the corresponding experiences in the next life. Therefore, my existence is independent of this body. So I existed earlier, now, and will continue in the after the fall of the body. Then the inquiry comes. Then who am I? Body is because of me. I am not because of the body. Therefore, I neither have the date of birth, growth, or death. So there is no place for the jiva. Jiva is a non-existing entity. If we are to define our reflection in the mirror, how can we? Our face, mirror, and the proximity of the two. These three factors constitute the reflection. Among these three, reflection and mirror are not required for my being. But without me, reflection cannot happen. In the same manner, the Supreme Self, Brahman, Paramatma, reflecting in the mind, thereby enlivening the inert mind, an illusion of jiva or the soul is born. So, like for the reflection, we are real, not the mirror or the reflection, in the same manner. For the jiva, we, the absolute self, are the reality. Neither the mind nor the reflection in the mind. When we accept the reflection in the mirror as mere appearance with no reality, we will never try to improve, change the reflection. In the same manner, when the man comes to know that husband is not the reality, he will not suffer as husband. Ultimately, when we drop this wrong notion that I am a soul in this body, the quality of our life will change. Now our experience is only conscious existence without becoming anybody. Do not try to see something. Do not project anything. You are nobody. Remain indifferent to all the modifications of mind. Slow and shallow breathing is a master key to remain independent of body identification. To help ourselves, do not talk to yourself. And listen the silence. The body is dropped from the mind. And the individual mind, the jiva or the soul, merge in the total mind. Therefore, the weight of the body has increased on the base. the shape, size, and the contour line of the body either disappeared totally or has become non-distinct. Because the mind has no reference of the body, cannot throw the thoughts. It is complete merge in consciousness. this clarity, the space around the body, the prana, the mind, reflection of consciousness in the mind as Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa goes through the experiences, some good and bad, but he is not real. The actual consciousness is real. This is Viveka Khyati, separation of the reflection from the reflecting media, and abiding in the original object that is reflected is living in meditation. We have not done anything. This is our natural state. Reflection in the mirror is unnatural. As a father, husband, son is unnatural. As a man, woman is unnatural. As a mind or soul is unnatural. As absolute being is our natural state. Abiding in this 24/7 is natural state. Thereafter, conducting the business of life is living in meditation. Move your toes and fingers slowly. Take deep breath once or twice and see now the body is included in the mind and infinite is reduced to the finite. And the samsara begins. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.